What's up, Libra? Welcome to your September reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you for the month ahead. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, let's get right into this reading. If you'd like to get a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. So Libra, what's going on for you? What's happening in the month of September? We have the dragon coming out, energy of spirits. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2022. The fish. Okay, so right now you might be feeling a little bit lost in life, a little bit unsure with the direction you're going down. Spirit really wants you to just be more present this month and try your best not to think too far ahead into the future, because you might be thinking like years and 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 years ahead into the future, stressing yourself out, feeling scared, feeling lost, feeling unsure and uncertain. And Spirit just wants to remind you that you need to be in the present, because some of you are thinking way too far ahead into the future, or even way too far ahead into way too far back into the past. So this is a strong message for someone where you need to come back down to earth, to reality, all right? Because what matters is right here, right now. So set some small goals for yourself that you can accomplish for the week ahead. Then next week, make some small goals for yourself to accomplish for that week, and so on and so on. Like, really just try your best to not be too far ahead, because think about it, things can change at any moment. A few years ago, did we expect COVID to come around? Fuck no, we did not see that shit. We didn't. Guess you could say we didn't have 2020 vision. We didn't have 2020 vision. No, we didn't, because we didn't fucking see this happening, and we didn't plan for any of this. And like, some of you had plans to go do or live, or your whole life planned, like, go back a few years ago, you're like, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go here, I'm going to do this and that and this and that and this and that. And guess what? It didn't happen because COVID times, right? That fucking threw up every little plan that you once had. So keep that in mind moving forward. So you may be thinking really far ahead into the future. What's going to happen if this? Or what am I going to do and if this happens, or if that happens? Or I'm going to be doing this, and this. But like, also keep in mind that some things don't actually fall through because it's actually not meant for us, or because there's something better coming in, most likely. And this is the energy of needing to surrender and needing to just be more flexible to changes and let things flow a little easier, because it's almost like instead of going with the current, you're resisting the current, you're trying to swim against the current, and it's just making things a lot more difficult, much more of like a headache for you. Even like emotionally, maybe you've been really feeling more emotional than usual, but instead of letting yourself feel it, you've been suppressing it, trying to bottle it up, and then it's eating away at you and making you feel a lot worse than if you were to just like let it out. You'll probably feel a lot better and you'll be able to move on from it. Whereas if you suppress it, it's not there. It's still creeping up. It still leaves you with a yucky feeling. So just something to keep in mind, Libra. Anyways, let's see what's going on for you for September 2022. I know your last reading was more focused on love, so it'll be interesting to see what group we pick up on now. Four of Swords reversed. So yeah, there's this restless energy that you're feeling. Something's on your mind. There might be something from your past that you're struggling with letting go or laying to rest. Queen of Cups reversed, falling right out. So your emotions are like going from 0 to 100. Like I was saying, your emotions about a situation could be flip-flopping. You maybe don't feel the most grounded emotionally. You have a lot to decompress and just to digest a lot of what's coming up. You might be getting triggered during this Mercury retrograde. Certain things that you thought that you were healed from, turns out you haven't fully let go. You haven't fully made peace with situations that occurred. So yeah, there's some healing that's needed to take place. We even have the Knight of Swords reversed, which Spirit's really saying it's time that you slow down. And also just keep in mind, my deck is not upside down. I just checked. Spirit really wants you to slow the fuck down. All right. Messages for Libra. The World. Okay. Slow down, we have the Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups. So you do have new things coming in, but there's also some things that you're walking away from. Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something you invested a lot of time, energy, emotion in. This could be a relationship. This could even be regarding your work. But it seems like there is something in your life that's coming to an end in September. We'll take a look into that. It's tying into the world. It's tying into some sort of cycle that's completing here. And as this cycle is closing, as you are stepping into unknown territory, something new is beginning. It's relating more towards your career, your finances, your money, your passions. This could even be in regards to some group setting or teamwork or collaboration or group project or something where you and another person will be like working together. So working together as a team to bring in a lot of abundance and a lot of success. And I feel like this could be like a huge game changer for you, especially financially. So I feel like some of you are leveling up in your current career or job, where you're gaining a higher position, or some of you could even be leaving a current job to go branch out in a new way, or this could be a side hustle, or this might be something that you and a friend might be doing together. So really cool energy, different storyline, but just wanted to pass that on. Seems really awesome, and it's going to bring in a lot of abundance, a lot of stability, lots of confidence, wealth. It's really positive, so I like that a lot. So going back to these messages from earlier, Four of Swords reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, and the Knight of Swords reverse. Something is at a standstill. I would say it's probably regarding your emotions towards someone, you and another person. You're not quite sure where you stand. So this seems like it's a different group from the last reading. Just got to be real. Unless this is in relation to someone else, non-romantic, because your last reading was more about like romance. So just saying, might be a completely different group that we're picking up on today. But it seems like you're at a standstill between you and another person. You're wanting to see where you're at. You're wanting to see how this person feels about you. There's a lot of restlessness, and you're also struggling with like healing or moving on or letting go. So let's take a look into that. I do feel like whatever this is, it is coming to an end here. Something about this cycle is coming to a close. So Four of Swords reverse. What's this about for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's like you're trying to get insight. You're trying to come to terms or get answers. But not much is happening. And you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it a lot. I'm just checking. Is this upside down? It is. Okay. Four of Swords reverse for Libra. Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. This is something that you had walked away from, you left behind, so it could be tying in with this Eight of Cups that came out earlier. So something that you walked away from, or something that you rejected or turned down. There is something to do with an insecurity here, like probably wondering what would have happened if you stuck around, second guessing yourself if you made the right choice or not. Looking back at a time where you're like, damn, maybe if I did things differently, said things differently, maybe we would be in a different situation or things would be different, right? So there's the energy of like kind of feeling a bit attached to something that you walked away from, wondering, can't help but wonder what it could have been. Four of Swords reverse for Libra. Son of Wands. You could be trying to distract yourself from it. Trying to stay busy. Mother of Swords reverse. But yeah, you definitely still an Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely a lot on your mind when it comes to this past situation. So Mercury retrograde doing this thing, doing this little thing, right? Whereas like you just can't seem to get this off your mind. You can't seem to get this situation off your mind, and you're trying to distract yourself. You're trying to stay busy, but when the sun goes down and the night is quiet and you're all by yourself, maybe you're going to sleep, you're tossing and turning and you're thinking a lot about this situation, and you can't help but wonder what it could have been. Eight of Swords, Death, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, this is something that's come to an end. This could even be regarding like a friend that you had, and again I say had as if like past tense. So let's keep moving. Let's look into this Queen of Cups reversed. Cancer energy, as well as Scorpio and Pisces. I literally want to say Taurus and Virgo for some reason, which is so weird. Queen of Cups reversed for Libra. Why is the Queen of Cups reversed here? Feeling emotional, maybe feeling emotionally attached to this person when you know you shouldn't be, especially if this is someone that wasn't good for you, but you still feel attached to them some way. Daughter of Wands and the Five of Swords. You're trying to disconnect. Oh, you're trying to detach from your emotions, but it's been really difficult to. Queen of Cups reversed for Libra. Okay, we have a stack here. I'm not taking that, but we have the Seven of Swords reverse coming out. What's funny is because I think you've been trying to hide your feelings, or you've been maybe in denial about how you feel. At the bottom, Four of Wands reversed, Four of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So I am picking up here Seven of Swords. It came out reversed, but you've been hiding how you really feel, or you've been lying to yourself or in denial about the fact that either you haven't moved on, you haven't let go of this person, you still miss this person, you may still have feelings for this person or care about this person, you may still wish things were different, but there's part of you that has a hard time accepting that, because deep down you know like you should move on from this, or you know like this person isn't worthy, but like there's still part of you that struggles with like letting this go, and so with that struggle you have a hard time even accepting that that's the truth, because you don't want that to be the truth, right? You don't want to feel this way, you don't want to be stuck on this person from your past, especially if they left you behind or abandoned you. It's like you're telling yourself, fuck them, like I shouldn't even care about this person, right? But you have a huge heart, and it's easier said than done to just like flip the switch and be disconnected emotionally from them and like not give a fuck, like, you know. So you've been trying your best to like keep it hidden and like lying to others, lying to yourself. I'm over it, I don't care, fuck them, I don't need them. But like that's being revealed to you. You're coming to terms, you're realizing like, you know, I still haven't fully moved on, and that's okay. And like as you're reflecting on this, because this is all coming up during Mercury retrograde, you're recognizing like, okay, there are some unfinished feelings here, incomplete cycle here that I need to wrap up, that I need to close out. I may need clarity, I may need to speak up about, I may not, like it all depends on each and every one of you, right? But with it coming out reverse, I feel like this is you like revealing to yourself that it's okay to still feel these things. You're validating your emotions, and as you that's the thing, as you start to validate how you feel, because I feel like you've been in denial, you are then detaching. That's the magic. As soon as you accept, as soon as you realize like, oh my god, like, you know, I just gotta admit it, like I still care about this person, I still think about them, I still miss them, I still wish things were different, you know, that's where acceptance takes place, and that's where you can start to detach, because you're no longer running, you're no longer trying to ignore and pretend like it's not there. You're acknowledging it, you're facing it head on, and it like basically you're confronting this monster. And then before you know it, it's gone, it vanishes. All those emotions that you thought you still had start to dissipate. That's how it feels. It's like the sooner you acknowledge this, instead of running away and feeling ashamed or embarrassed or beating yourself up of why do I still care about this person, or why haven't I moved on? Like as soon as you accept that fact that like, hey, you still haven't moved on from it. I don't care if it's been a year, 10 years, I don't care if it's been 10 days, like it's all good, right? Everyone's healing journey is completely different. As long as you can like look at it and accept it and like embrace it and acknowledge it, weight off your shoulders, detaching almost instantly, just feels like, wow, why didn't I do this sooner? Like that's kind of, then we have the Page of Wands where you're just feeling like, oh my god, that's all I had to do was just like be honest and like express it. Like, you know what I would recommend if this is regarding someone that like you haven't moved on from, or like this is someone you had a relationship with, whether it's friendship, family, romantic, if this is like revolving around some sort of relationship, you know, you may not want to open that door to communicate with this person, but what you could do as like an exercise, a good form for you to release this energy is like get a pen and paper and just like write down everything that you feel / wish you could have said. Like, just get it all out on a piece of paper. You can rip it up, you can burn it, you can do whatever the fuck you want with that paper. But like, just a way to get that energy out of your heart, out of your mind. Just like get it all fucking out there. Like, just get it, write it all out. That might just really help you as well. Like, as you are accepting, like, okay, I still miss this person, I still think about these times, like, write it all fucking down on that piece of paper, and then do what you can do is like burn it or like rip it, like, you know, do what you gotta do, crumple it up. That would be a good thing for you to do. I feel like you guys just need to, like, the sooner you acknowledge this, the sooner this will pass. Okay? Let's take a look into the world, and then you can move on, and like all these new doors open for you, and you're able to just like feel free at last, you know? It goes back to what I was saying at the very beginning of this reading, where I felt like you guys were kind of swimming against the current and trying to deny. I'm like, no, I don't care about this person. No, I moved on. I'm distracting myself. But deep down, you're like, damn, I still feel some type of way. But you're like, I will never admit it, not even to myself, not even a single soul. As long as you can be honest with yourself, you don't have to tell anybody. Then that's all. That's all you need. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That's how it feels. At least that's like a step in the right direction, at the bare minimum, right? There might be more to this, but at the bare minimum, like, this is a step in the right direction. Once you acknowledge, once you can accept that you still haven't moved on, is the sooner you will get over this. Like, yeah, anyways, okay. Tell me about the world for Libra in September 2022. I feel like Mercury retrograde is going to be super positive for you. We have the Tower, okay? With the Magician, you're pulling the plug. Yeah, okay. 8 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Coming out of a loss. Father of Swords reversed, 6 of Swords, and the High Priestess. Yeah, you've kept this all... Let me just... God, this chair is hurting my ass. This is like my... 4th, 5th reading today? I don't even know. But so yeah, High Priestess, 6 of Cups. Like I said, you've been keeping this as a secret. You've been keeping this on the down low. You have not told a single soul. Like, you're still thinking about something from your past. You're still looking back / reminiscing / remembering the good times that you shared. You've been keeping this hidden as a High Priestess. You've been keeping this locked away deep down, even in the subconscious, right? Maybe you haven't been letting yourself think about this person in your mind during your day, but maybe at nighttime you're dreaming about this person. Why? Because you suppressed that so fucking far deep into your subconscious. Now you're dreaming about it because you don't even let yourself think about it in the day, right? Anyways, Father of Swords coming out reverse. This is because you've been trying so hard to detach. But like, you haven't been letting yourself feel it. You've been just trying to skip this whole step of healing. Step. Oh my God, what am I saying? You've been trying to skip this step of the whole healing process, right? The whole journey. You've been just trying to jump to the very end when you got to go through all of it. Anyways, that's at the bottom. 5 of Pentacles reversed, coming out of the period of loss, right? You went through a loss, it sucks, but now you're coming out of it stronger, better, knowing what you want, focusing on your future, and turning the page. Tower. Let this tower fall. Realizations and epiphanies about these experiences and this person from your past, which is allowing you to clear the path forward. I'm just getting the imagery of, like, you know, you're on a trail, like a little nature trail, a pathway. I'm just seeing a bunch of trees. I'm seeing a bunch of trees and like a dirt path. But in this dirt path, there's a bunch of trees that are like fallen, right? So like there's a whole, like the path has been blocked by all these trees. And now that path, as you are confronting whatever it is that you need to acknowledge or feel or express or confront, now that you're doing that, it's like each of these trees, just like you're removing the blocks. You're removing the blocks and you can continue walking through this path to better things. Like, that's just the image that comes to my head. So we're going to go with that just because of the tower. The tower, as it's a tree, made me think of that. So, so yeah. Libra. Let me pull you fairy oracle to see if there's any final thoughts, messages, or advice. But yeah, like, just keep doing this. This is coming up for a reason for you to work through. If this is regarding, like, you know, an ex, right? Oh, shit, didn't mean to do that. If this is regarding an ex, and you've been struggling to get over or move on from someone that you were once in a relationship with, or even a situationship with, or someone that you had romantic feelings for, I do feel like shortly after this, because your last reading was heavily focused on new love coming in, and you may not even want it, for sure, but when you clear this out, that's when a whole bunch of new things are going to come in, especially love, especially new relationships. And it doesn't even have to be romantic, but yeah, I do feel like as you're clearing this out of your life, it's creating such space for better things that are in alignment with you. Okay, so final thoughts, advice, or messages for Libra regarding this reading. We have the Sage, number 19, and Eponia's Wild Daughter. Oh shit, what is this card? There's like a few cards in this deck that I'm still not familiar with. Like, it just, some of the cards just don't stick with me. I think this card could be a warning card, but you know, I will double check that in the book that I came out with. But we have He of the Fiery Sword at the bottom, which is all about cutting yourself free from any ties, any chains of the past, being able to really take action and go after what it is that you want without any blocks. So cutting through all that bullshit. The Sage is really connecting to your inner wisdom and really just like, yeah, practicing patience with yourself and others, and allowing yourself to go to those depths that you were afraid of going before. There's a reason why you're avoiding these feelings. There was a reason why you're avoiding acknowledging your feelings towards this person or these thoughts that you've been having. There's a reason why, because you weren't ready, but now you are ready to confront these things. You have the strength, you have the wisdom to push through this. So, Epona's Wild Daughter. This did come out reversed. I will check out what that version is. Number 54. Inner Shadows, Nightmare, Depression, Madness, and Growth. So it came out reversed. Let me just see. Okay. Oh. So basically, when it's reversed, it still means the same thing. But I'm not familiar with this card. But it means it may take longer for a resolution. And the issue may be deeply buried. Oh, wait, hold on. I read that wrong. The issue may be buried more deeply. At this point, the wise person prays for guidance and actively seeks it, which is the Sage, which is about ancient wisdom and guidance. So the full meaning of this card: hidden wisdom and facing into the past. Yeah, so the solution is within yourself. And the lesson is to look at the shadow side. Damn, this is literally what we were saying in this reading. Inner riddles must be destroyed by our own internal conflicts. We can't go forward until we face something buried within us that is holding us back. Is this not this fucking reading? There is some urgency here, and we must be ready to face the difficult things about ourselves, even if we wish them not to be. This talks about self-transformation, self-enlightenment, and that the realization when you finally have it will be transformative, and that you will no longer be the person that you once were. So that's basically like the author's explanation. I try to shorten it. So basically, Epona's Wild Daughter is talking about basically this, what we were just talking about this reading. It's like you have had these deep ass feelings so deeply suppressed within you that you've been avoiding, that you didn't want to acknowledge, that you didn't want to face, but in that case was creating all these different blocks, keeping you stuck, keeping you stagnant, keeping you unable to move on from this person. And now that you're finally facing the truth, although uncomfortable, although it's not easy, tricky, confusing, but as you are facing it, you're having realizations that will forever change you and forever transform you into something completely different. You'll never be the person that you once were. And you come out even wiser, more skilled, more gifted, more in tune with yourself, knowing yourself better, more connected to yourself, a better relationship with yourself, more self-love. Like, so you come out a winner here. So that's powerful. I'm glad that I got the book for this card because I literally could not remember it. And I just think that's just like such confirmation that someone needed to hear this reading. Okay. All right. So Libra, that is what I got for you. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this was insightful. Hang in there. Wish you all the best during Virgo season, Mercury retrograde, and what the fuck? September. Why was I going to say Saturday? Saturday. For Saturday. No, this is September. Maybe Saturday coming up is relevant for you. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you wish to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. If you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. Thank you so much for watching, Libra, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.